I think Foam Stars could have worked if it was less about using foam to fight and more about using foam to love. I was looking at the nominees for the Player's Voice category of this year's Game Awards. As of recording, we're down to the top 10. And a fun part about this particular award is that it is simply a public award. It is unsullied by the pretentious opinions of professional gaming journalists. And it can lead to some fun picks. It's important to remember there were a couple of weeks when everybody really liked Halo Infinite. And so here are the top 10 games of 2024, according to the Game Awards voting populace. One may note that the far and away best reviewed game of the year is just gone at this point. So it becomes an interesting reflection of what online people would choose as their favorite games of the year. I have to be honest, I'm not familiar with Wuthering Waves. I went to their website to try to understand what this game is about, and you go there and the first thing you see is get up to 108 free polls. It's like a DraftKings ad. But the can't miss trailer of the week belongs to this genre of free-to-play gotcha gas that we keep bumping into. You may or may not recall a game that was previously known as Project Mugen. It has a new title now, Ananta. But this trailer they put out this week is maybe one of the most interesting trailers I've seen all year. Going back to last year's Project Mugen trailer, you looked at it, you label this game as a service anime Spider-Man. Had this kind of semi-dramatic vibe that you're just kind of used to. So here we are, 15 months later, and this release date announcement trailer is very clearly, shrewdly cribbing from GTA 6's trailer. Their goal is very clearly to evoke GTA 6, but anime. And the weird thing is, I think it kind of works for the most part. But you know how sometimes you see 4 gas stations that are really close to each other? And you just kind of wonder how they all stay in business. Like, how could there possibly be enough people who need gas for all 4 of these things to stay in business? And when you look at the designs of the characters in this game, they simply don't stand out. It's getting hard for me to tell the difference of characters between this and Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. And I kind of wonder if that's just the point. Don't make them stand out. We don't need iconic characters. We just need characters that won't make anyone upset. We're just setting up a gas station. Look at this image. What do you notice about this? Yep. The ice cream is shaped like a panda. That is pretty cool. But I'm asking you to look at the whole picture. Is it weird that everyone on this beach has the same skin color and body shape? Look, obviously no media is perfect with representation, but also, like, what if a short person was at the beach? Would that ruin the fantasy? I'm just asking, like, what if someone with freckles got invited to this rooftop party? It does have some of the coolest shots I've seen in a trailer in a long time. Like this high-speed walking toilet chase. Watch how this guy closes the car door. Now, I kind of feel like the inertia would have naturally closed that door anyway, but you've got a guy with laser rope powers, might as well make him use them at any given chance. And we called it Spider-Man before, right? But there's a couple of scenes in this trailer where you are absolutely just Spider-Manning. What is the game? The game, as it's presented, just feels so full of stuff to do. And I think that's just modern game design. A modern game designer needs to figure out how to get you to dawdle. There's no, like, arcade, it used to be like, move along. Give me another quarter or move out. And now it's please be here as long as possible. Don't go. I'll give you 108 free pulls. So when I see all of these fun looking mini games, it has a starkly different vibe from seeing Like a Dragon doing the exact same things. Like a Dragon says, you pay at the door. Give me $70. You're going to have a great time. Ananta's different. Ananta says, Kyle, yeah, you can come in for free, bro. I don't give a shit. Because I know for sure there's some deep pockets out there who will do anything for a complete collection of 5-star skinny anime women. Come on in. Basically, my role, a person like me, is just to populate the world, just to stand there, to make it feel more complete, to make the whales who are spending money feel like maybe they're not wasting their time spending money in an empty world. And no, clearly at this point, I'm not just talking about Ananta. Incidentally, I have been playing a lot of Pokemon trading card game Pocket. Now, in my first hours with that game, I got a 3D Mewtwo card. This is how we do it. Yes! And then the next day, I got the 3D Charizard card. Cool. Easy. And then, every day since, I've been chasing the 3D Pikachu card, the last of the immersive set, to no avail. And here's the thing, I don't actually need it. You know what I mean? It's just a video. It's not a freaking Dark Raichu. They show you the whole thing right here on the website. It's going to look the same on my phone. I don't need it. But also, consider this. I do need that card. Now, the man you see before you, the one who wrote down these words and is now reciting them, he doesn't need the card. He's smart. He's always thinking about the big picture. He knows it's just a fucking digital card on a digital app that he's not going to want 2 years from now. But there's a monkey inside of me who needs the card. I'm talking about like one of those snow monkeys who likes to be in hot springs. I have one of those in the deep recesses of my mind, and he loves to gamble. And for just $9.99 a month, I could have increased my chance of finding this Pikachu by 50% every day. No question, I would have had it by now. So I bring all of that up just to say that I'm not above it. I'm not unsusceptible to gacha gaming. And at the same time, truly I believe that getting lucky is an important aspect of game design. Just think about critical hits. I love critical hits in video games. And really all they are is a simple means to deliver a quick and unexpected, oh no, or oh yeah. They make a game more exciting. Look at these 10 games again. All of them have elements of getting lucky. And I personally lean into that. I like to play riskier. It's more fun. But where I personally have to draw the line, and this is just because of my own insane gambling tendencies, is when chasing that luck involves real life money. So unfortunately, Pokemon trading card game Pocket, I can't even give you that $9.99 a month. I want to, but this is a policy that's important to me. So I was playing some late night Nine Souls this week, which is a game that quite unfortunately is highly skill based and involves very little luck. Anyway, on my second screen, I was watching a docu-series that Amazon made about the Madden video games. And it was actually pretty cool. You would think that would be overly promotional, right? That it's just there to sell the video games. But they go into some things you didn't think they would. There's a whole part where they talk about how 2K was actually making a better video game. And then EA just signed an exclusive deal with the NFL to just stop them from ever doing that again. But anyway, they're talking about Madden through the years, right? And I expect as they're talking about how the series evolved, eventually they would talk about Madden Ultimate Team, the mode where you gamble. Because, I mean, that's the secret reason this franchise is still insanely profitable right now. And they never brought it up. It's like for some reason that was off limits to talk about, but they will spend 10 minutes on the truck stick. And the series just kind of ends with some positivity. Madden is just in a really good place right now without ever bringing up the whole cards thing. And it always feels like it's the business in the back, right? When you see a fun trailer for something like Ananta, it's like a commercial for a casino that never shows the chips. And I'm not saying that's wrong or needs to change. It's just why I can't completely vibe with that kind of thing. And that is delayed input for this week. Now, I'll be in Los Angeles for the Game Awards next week, so there won't be an upload to this YouTube channel next week, but I will be back the week after that. We'll be back in business. Until then, thanks for watching. Sometimes I just see some stuff on the internet and I'm like, are people seeing this? This week, PC Gamer put on a showcase called the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. So yeah, it is basically another video game showcase, but this one's theme is that the PC Gamer crew has assembled a list of their most wanted games for the next year, 2025 in this case. The particular appeal about this is how seriously they take this.
We've assembled a team of more than 80 talented game developers, prolific content creators, and expert critics.
Last year they went really in depth into the process. They showed the spreadsheet they used to vote. But remember, PC Gamer is the global authority on PC games. If you're going to pay attention to one list, and you like PC games, this is the one. But I'm watching this thing, and it is surprisingly well produced. Look at this budget. This is Beakman's World level stuff. And I'm looking at this, and I'm wondering, how are they paying for this? So they have the most wanted list, obviously, but then they also have the wish list. It's not their most wanted, but you could check these out. And those are the slots that are clearly for sale. So wish listing is apparently the nicest thing you could do for a game on Steam, other than buy it outright. Developers really appreciate it. And so I kind of like the idea of the showcase that kind of fulfills that specific purpose. Please just wish list this stuff. I have to tell you, I would never, ever in my life watch a trailer for this game.
Neutralized. Rip it apart!
Death takes my enemies.
Yeah, good job, PC Gamer. You made me watch this.